Okay, peace and blessings, glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God, your brother Israel. I'm not sitting up here fear mongering anybody, but I just want to know, we gonna sit here and we gonna listen to what Vladimir Putin has to say about the war. That is a given. But the one thing that I don't understand is why did Trump decide to openly attack a country that's not attacking us like that? Last time we was over there in the 50s, in the 30s, and the 20s. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bloodshed. So why all of a sudden did he decide to go into war with Iran? You already got 34 felonies. You didn't go to prison. Your name was brought up in the Epstein file. He all on the internet and all on the TV talk about, I never met the man. I never met Epstein. But what about all them damn pictures with you with them little girls and you with Epstein? What about that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm your president of the United States. I don't know. So I'm just sitting here and I'm just wondering, like, he'll really throw this whole country into war just so he can stay out of prison? I told y'all what God told me about Donald Trump. God told me that Donald Trump better prepare his house. And anytime, biblically speaking, anytime he told any prophet, any king, any man of God that prepare your house, that means you're going to die. That's what it means. God came to me, and you know, God tell me stuff all the time. I don't believe it until I see it. God knows that about me. He can tell me whatever he wanted. I love him and everything. He can say whatever he want to say, but I won't believe it until I see it. God told me about Trump. God said that Trump needs to prepare his house. That means that he is going to die. You know what I'm saying? So, and not no assassination attempt, just regular because he's old. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to imagine when you become the president, you add on extra years of your life. From my understanding, Donald Trump is like 84 years old or something. Just by him being in the cabinet for every year, it's like they age like dogs or something. For every year that go by, he gonna age 3 years. He's already 84. What if God only gave Donald Trump 87 years to be on this earth, and by him being president, it already speeded past? What if this same time next year, we looking at all the mega people and they sitting up there taking Donald Trump's dead carcass all around? Remember, I know what the law say. I know what God say. God said I can't talk bad on his name like that, but I can tell you what he's doing. I can. I might not be on a level to where I can cuss and say bad things about his name. No, I believe in God, so I'm going to follow it. I'm living this life. This ain't no damn joke, y'all. I'm not just up here saying, oh, I believe in God. No, I really believe in God, and I'm following after anything he says, so I can't even talk bad on Donald Trump, but I can tell you what he's doing. This same time next year, we could be looking on the news. And just like with Ronald Reagan, it took white people a good 8-9 months just to put them in the ground. I kid you not. You know what I'm saying? Just like James Brown, when he died, his body went on a tour around the United States of America, visiting everywhere. Everybody seen James Brown body. Just like Ronald Reagan, they gonna do the same thing with Trump. They gonna take Trump body and they gonna have all these damn MAGA rallies all over the country, and they gonna be crying and stuff. But why push us into war with a country that ain't had nothing to do with us? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It has to be more in the picture that we're not seeing. A lot of it has already been said, but it's not gonna come to light until after his death. Let's go back. I'm on my break. I'm all right.
The world is very close to a big disaster. One bad decision could start a fire no one can stop. I will speak slowly and clearly so everyone...
Hold up, before I let him speak, I heard what China said. China said that Iran is in their interest. It's like from all, and y'all know I do my research and I listen, family. I listen to everybody, all the news companies, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I do my research. From what China is saying is that Iran is their major interest, meaning they got a lot of money tied up with Iran. And they telling America, if you mess with Iran, we gonna tear you up. But why they haven't did anything? Is China just talking? Because as you can see, your president, he'd get up 2 o'clock in the morning on a tweet and start dropping bombs on Iran. Why?
Understands. Russia is watching what is happening in the Middle East. If the United States attacks Iran, this will not stay a small war. It could turn into something much bigger and very dangerous. America says it wants peace, but sending warships and making threats does not look like peace. This is how big wars usually start. Iran is its own country. It is not a toy. It is not a target for power games. Russia will not accept another country being attacked just to show strength. Some leaders think pushing harder makes others obey. That is wrong. When you push too much, people push back. And when people push back, wars begin. If bombs fall on Iran, the whole region could explode into chaos. Oil prices will rise. Countries will suffer. Innocent people will pay the price. This is not anger. This is a warning. Russia does not want war. But Russia will not stay silent while others risk starting World War III. Stop, talk, think, because once a big war starts, no one wins. The world is very close to a big disaster.
MAGA people thought that he was going to get up there and he's going to reduce the groceries, and thought that he was going to put black people in our place, and the gas prices would go down, and white fragility would just rise all the way to the top. This is what Trump was thinking inside of his head.
One bad decision could start a fire no one can stop. I will speak slowly and clearly so everyone understands. Russia is watching what is happening in the Middle East. If the United States attacks Iran, this will not stay a small war. It could turn into something much bigger and very dangerous. America says it wants peace, but sending warships and making threats does not look like peace. This is how big wars usually start. Iran is its own country. It is not a toy. It is not a target for power games. Russia will not accept another country being attacked just to show strength. Some leaders think pushing harder makes others obey. That is wrong. When you push too much, people push back. And when people push back, wars begin. If bombs fall on Iran, the whole region could explode into chaos. Oil prices will rise. Countries will suffer. Innocent people will pay the price. This is not anger. This is a war. Russia does not want war. The world is very close to a big disaster. One bad decision could start a fire no one can stop.
I thought this was the modern age. I thought we lived in the 21st century where all these different countries supposed to be civilized. I guess not. I guess we're worse than barbarians that have swords and spears and stuff like that. We more worse than them. And this is the 21st century. I thought all the nations in the world was supposed to be civilized. And, I've said this time and time again. If Donald Trump wants to get into war, if any president, it don't even matter that it's Donald Trump. The president of that country, if he got beef with the other country, they should go fight to the death. And whoever wins, they wins. The other country got to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So that should be war. You know what I'm saying? That should be war. Your dictator, your president, your king, they got beef with another country. They should fight it out. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't put the whole country and all the people and all the world. I thought that this was the 21st century. I thought that we were civilized. Nah, we just more dangerous than what we have ever been before. Now, if you want to go instead of Donald Trump sending all our sons and daughters into war and our uncles and aunties into war, he should get on the presidential plane, fly all the way out to China, all the way out to Iran, bring a couple of his buddies, you know what I'm saying? Put them in a gladiator style arena, and then they fight to the death. Whoever wins, wins. That should be modern war in nowadays.